This is Ian from Lean Media. I'm an experienced Shopify store owner. Today I'm going to show you how to create a blog post on Shopify. Let's get started. So we're looking at my Shopify store, and basically where you want to go when you come to your store dashboard, you want to go to content and then blog posts. And you can see I have quite a few. I probably have more than 50 at this point. And every time I come here to create a blog post, I go to the top right corner and click the button that says add a blog post. One other thing I do before I get started on adding the content is it should be selected as hidden, but you can do something where you can set it to post sometime in the future. So for instance, I might set this to post next month on the the 30th. Okay, set visibility date. So it will become visible on April 30th, 2026 at 5 p.m. And then I'll start adding the content. And maybe the content will be an observation. Oftentimes, what I do is I'll copy and paste from another source, such as the newsletter that I post every week for my customers. And you can put in photos, you can put in text, you can even embed videos. It says insert video here. You should add an image to basically that will appear when people come to the post. So, like, let's say I might take this map right here. That will be the main image, and I'm going to show you one of my blog posts. So this is a blog post I created in Shopify. This image right here, it's from an old advertisement I got off the Library of Congress website. It shows up at the top. It's the same as this one right here, where you add the image. And then also, if I share that blog post on social media, that same image, whatever you set here, that will appear kind of in the little blurb that Facebook or Twitter or whatever will share with the audience, in addition to the link itself and any other text that you put in there. So it's pretty straightforward. This is what's called a WYSIWYG editor. So what you see is what you get, and you can just start typing and then adding information, adding links. Usually I'll make them a couple hundred pages long. I will edit the search engine listing, so maybe I'll have a different title and different meta description than what you see up here. You can do things like add tags. You can see I have many tags, so antiques, ancestry, conferences, etc. You can add those. You can change the default blog post. So it's really quite flexible. And the best thing about this is, first of all, it sets your Shopify store apart, because most Shopify store owners, they're just focused on selling stuff and promotions and maybe something about the brand, like the brand was founded in this year and this is the founder. But actually having a continual story to tell, or giving your audience something else besides promo codes, or something else besides product listings, something else besides about this company, giving them something else that shows you have a soul and you have interest, I think is a valuable thing. Like the focus of my store, it has a strong historical focus because what we sell is related to genealogy. So having a blog post like this, it's really a good thing. You can put the blog in your menu. You do that by going to, I'm going to discard this one. Go to menus, also below content. You'll see main menu or footer menu. So if I wanted to put this in my main menu, let's pretend it's not there. I'd go add menu item. You click on the search or paste link. There's one for blogs right there. I click on that. I could name it like blog or news or whatever, and it would be added to the menu. So that's how you create a blog post and get it set up in your menu. I hope more people that have Shopify stores try this out, because I think it's a pretty valuable resource to have on your store to show that you're just more than selling stuff. You have other interests, you have things to share with your audience and with your customers. So that's why I blog on my Shopify store. What do you think?